going to talk a little bit I think each day I'm just going to give an update on this documentary. You guys, if you got Netflix, I really recommend.
Where's it at?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, go ahead. I don't know where it is.
It's one of those. There you go. Who We Are, A Chronicle of Racism in America. I strongly urge you guys, if you have Netflix, to watch this documentary. I've watched it a few times. I've given it to Kim, and then a friend of ours watched it, and he was like really amazed. Things that you already know, but he gets really detailed when he talks about the 13th Amendment with the free and slavery. He talks about each article and how just the whole thing of slavery, the making the money, how much money it made.
He goes
detail.
Like what Candace Owens was supposed to do.
Yes.
He actually does the truth.
Yes.
He actually does real research and gives you a full story.
Yes.
Not everything is good on the slave. You know what I'm saying? Making the white man look bad. But he gives you a good, what you was telling me, a good, nice, solid look.
And he shows actual documentation.
Yes.
He'll show the Amendment 13, the 13th Amendment, Article 2, Section 3, where it states this. He goes into detail on like Andrew Jackson. And it's funny because the whole documentary starts off with the comment that Trump made.
What did he say?
When he was saying the comment that he mentioned that Andrew Jackson not liking the Civil War. Any questions why it's necessary? He was asking, why is it necessary to have this war? This is Trump talking.
Okay.
This is our commander, our previous commander in chief. And the Jeffrey Robinson, who's a lawyer, he's a civil rights lawyer. He said there's a number of things wrong with that. Number one, Andrew Jackson was not born when he was born before the Civil War. Before the Civil War.
Okay.
So was born before the Civil War began. So he had nothing to do with that.
Right.
Number two, he talks about, we all know that our founding fathers, like the first 12 at least presidents, they all owned slavery. That was the thing at the moment. Of course, they owned slaves. They had enslaved people, what they call them. Andrew Jackson, he had put an ad out, and he had a picture of the ad years ago when Andrew Jackson put an ad out to for someone to help find his slave that it was mulatto color. Okay, and he was going to give him a
like
reward.
How you put a poster up, Wendy, for your dog, he put one up for his slave.
And he said, "I'll give you $300 if you."
And I think he was saying
he would pay them up to $300. You can also whip them as many times as you whip them up to that $300. He will compensate you. This was an actual article written by Andrew Jackson, President Andrew Jackson, who was on our $20 bill. So, our founding fathers makes us so proud.
But it's history. You understand what I say about history?
Yes.
You gotta. So I don't mind you doing history if it's real, not my opinion. This is history, historic, right there in your face, written, a poster.
Whereas DeSantis can get mad all he wants to, but that's in the books.
Or people talk about how they feel. I feel this way, or I feel this way. No, it's history.
Exactly. It's in our historical. Yeah. So that I just wanted to bring out a few little things each time we talk.
So every day you're gonna bring out
every day I'm gonna bring out something else about
and
this
it's
documentary.
Good, y'all. Go to the document because you were saying a whole bunch of stuff about even like the song the song we sing.
Y'all know our Star-Spangled Banner.
Right. That's why Kaepernick did the knee.
Yes.
Because the third verse or something talks about a slave or something. Even though we don't sing the third verse.
I'll do this one too. Francis Scott Key. Y'all know he wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's light.
Get out of here, you slave! Whose rights rise? It's not for, get out of here!
Through the perilous night and the ramparts we watch. I can sing too.
No.
So proudly. No. and the rockets regular. We got to put some soul to it. Hey, the bombs bursting in.
Right. Well, what's the third verse?
Now, they were talking about the third verse of the Star-Spangled Banner. On the documentary, they had these black kids, college girl kids, singing the third verse. Right. And no refuge could save the hireling enslaved from the terror of fight or the gloom of the grave. He is celebrating murder of enslaved people. This is the third verse. Why would he do that? He was a wealthy owner himself of enslaved people.
Francis Scott.
Francis Scott now, and Maryland, his plantation. He owned a lot.
This is what I told my sister. Mm-hmm. This is why I justify still singing the first verse. Okay, I don't sing the third verse about the slave. Why would I get up there?
Free now. We're free.
If you look at the origin of probably a lot of stuff in this country, it's all connected to slavery.
It's entangled
or killing Indians or something.
Yeah.
Even I was telling her, like, even Christians who don't like Christmas trees and stuff, because the paganistic, they used to worship the tree.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So you'll have some Christians be like, I don't believe in having a Christmas tree because it's paganistic. Well, candles are paganistic.
Or celebrating Halloween.
Everything is paganistic or attached to something negative. Mm-hmm. You was naming, you'll talk about this another time. Mm-hmm. All the insurance companies that had clauses in there about slaves and stuff. Mm-hmm. Insurances that we still have today that most of y'all probably have an insurance policy with, by the way.
AIG was one.
Aetna, right, a couple of them.
Over 200 years ago, they would
I thought you was going to give all this later.
They would pay slave owners.
Yes,
if their slaves got lost, they would have a policy on them. That was property.
Right. So a lot of this stuff, if we go over and we look at the history of stuff, we'll just get mad. The history of Coca-Cola was cocaine in it.
Yeah.
Cocaine was in the history was cocaine Coca-Cola.
That's why you be addicted on them drinks.
And they put it in there for you to get addicted and become a crackhead.
Oh my God.
So are you going to stop drinking Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you have to work out your own salvation. That's how I feel. What's comfortable for you? If you feel okay singing it, you sing the song. I still sing it. I don't care. But if you don't want to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, that's fine too. I think whatever is fine for you. If you don't want to get an insurance policy from Aetna because you found out that they put policies on slaves, that's fine.
That's true.
But if I have homeowner insurance or something from Aetna, that's fine too. They don't insure slaves anymore.
Exactly.
So, and also too, a lot of us are in the military or were in the military and died with that song.
Yeah.
Singing that song.
Yeah.
So it's become something totally different now. When I sing that song, I think of my relatives who bled and died on this planet, on this country, so that I can be free. That's what I think of. I don't think of that slave owner who wrote it. In that case, I would never sing Step in the Name of Love. Because that's R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Going around sleeping with little girls.
I was telling my sister, I said, there is some gospel music, some Christian music out there where the people actually write them and performing them are messy. I remember going to college, in my college, the music department was the Gaither family. I don't know if you heard of the Gaithers. They have the Gaithers, the music that comes on, and they have their own show. Very wealthy people. They asked my cousin to sing with them. And she was like, no, thank you. Because she didn't want to sing that kind of music. But Sandy Patty was a big, big gospel artist then. And we had found out I think it was after we had gotten out of college, that she had an affair while she was on the road and doing her music and stuff. So a lot of people were like, wow, a lot of the artists we listen to, they're not living right either, or they may be messy. But we can't judge people and go, well, I'm not going to listen to none of their songs anymore because they that means you're gonna be taking every song out
yeah.
of your
so
collection.
That's why you need to work on your own.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, do it. I don't care. Yeah. Your life means it doesn't affect me. I don't care whether you want a Christmas tree in your house or if you don't. If you're a Christian and you don't want a Christmas tree, God bless you.
Yeah.
If you want a Christmas tree, God bless you.
Okay.
Everything that we look at the history of, you're gonna find something.
You're gonna find something.
So that's why I don't, But again, it's your own comfort level.
But it's dealing with man. Man's been messy from day one.
Catilia says, I have Netflix, so I will look for it tonight after I get home from the gym. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And she says, I love history.
Yeah.
I love how you go to the gym. Go ahead, girl.
Speaking of gym, go to this man.
Which one?
This is the segue to this knucklehead when he's just.
Why you say gym?